Hello everyone, this is Dion Sol. I hope everyone is doing well. And as you see before you, we are in the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums, the official Microsoft Flight Simulator forums, I guess. And what we're doing today is last night I was just kind of roaming around, lurking around in the forums, and I discovered this airplane modification, which is a Savage Carbon Cub or Savage Cub or Savage Carbon is what they call it, with the Rotex 915 STI, I guess it is, I think it is, which is basically like it's so right, so right there it says 915 IS, and it's the same one that's in Trent Palmer's Kit Fox. And so the one that I downloaded and installed yesterday on the 31st on Halloween. So by the way, happy belated Halloween, by the way. Anyway, I downloaded this and installed it, and now I got here this morning and saw that there was an update. So now there's a version 1.02 with the November. I'll put the link in the description down below this video for you guys to go check out. But the one that I flew yesterday was pretty damn awesome. It's right up your alley if you want to go around and just go, let's see where this road leads kind of mentality. They talk about the Cub and whatnot, but the thing is pretty powerful. It's awesome, and I guess what the difference between the version that I have and the one that's this morning before us is the fact that now we've got liveries, which is awesome. That's very good, and you can pick it up right there. And I see 18 people as of this recording has already picked it up, and I see that they improved the flight model, increased the fuel capacity by 50%, added. Oh, handbrake. Oh, okay. And then, of course, add deliveries. I know what they're talking about. And, of course, you drop it in your community folder where it is, but we're going to be doing that here in just a second. So first thing what we're going to do is we're going to download this bad boy. So I'm going to go ahead and grab on it. And then I'm going to pick it up, and this is where it takes you. It takes you to mega stuff. I don't have an account and don't want an account. Just give me the damn files, all I care about. So I'm going to hit download, and it's going to give me a bunch of crap. Actually, it's downloading right now and it's 221 megabytes. I think it was like 140 or something like that before, or 160. I forgot. So I just downloaded it right now at 18 megabits a second. And okay, there it is. And so I'll go over here and I'm going to save this bad boy. Now I'm going to put it. What I did for me, you could probably do the same thing or do whatever you want. I have one of my drives. I created a folder for all my Microsoft FS2020 downloads, and I just stuck it in its own little folder, and I started, sparsing out, regarding to what aircraft or to what modification or whatever. So for directory structure, so what I did is I'm going to put it over here into the aircraft folder, which is basically freeware aircraft, because this is a freeware, obviously. And you can see there's a version 1.1 that I downloaded last night, which you can see the date right there at 9:16 p.m. And so we're downloading this. We're going to save this right here. And so now it is saved. So that is that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to close all this out, and then we're going to bring up the file, which the way my Windows is set up, whatever the previous file you downloaded, when you bring up File Manager, I'll already bring it up. So fortunately, it's all right there. So I'll just go ahead and just double click on this. And of course, it went off camera. But here is the file itself. And then I'm just going to take this, drag and drop this into my desktop for now. Now, I do have an advantage. I have 3 monitor system. So I've got, 1, 2, 3. And so I have things all over the place. But that's neither here or there, but just so if you see something that's kind of out of continuity of what you have, that's the reason why you see it's because I have a 3 monitor system where I have more real estate to work with, which is awesome. So it helps out. So anyway, so that takes care of that. Now we're just going to take the file and make sure the file doesn't have anything changed, and it does not, so nothing exciting there. Now in my case, what I did when I did my install of Microsoft Flight Simulator, you have the opportunity to tell it to matter of fact, I'm going to move it to, oh no, I can't do that. So we'll keep it like it is. So you're just going to see me look at the side. What I did is I set it up where the community folder and the original folder or the official folder is in its own little container or its own little folder by itself. It's not buried under a bunch of other folders, you know, under your applications folder, blah, blah, blah. I just made it simple where when I did the original install, I moved it out to where it's easily accessible. Found that out through trial and error. So anyway, so I've got it right here. So here's your, and I just called it MSFS. And so there is the community folder. That's what we're looking for right here. And so I'll just double click on that and you can see the old one right there. So which is the one I did last night. We're going to get rid of it. And then we're just going to left click or take this one and I'm just going to right click and drag and I'm going to say, now I did the right click and drag, you know, right click, drag, and I'm saying this for people that don't know. Right click and drag and it's actually, and you see what it says. It says move to community folder. You just hit yes, or you just let go with the mouse and move here and you say yes and then boom, it's there. So there you go. So now it's moved on over. Now when we load up the sim, we should be able to have the Savage Cub sitting right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video, load up the sim, and then we're going to take a look at the new toy that we got to play with. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back and now we are in the sim, and so let's go on over here and then create ourselves a flight and let's go have some fun. And so here is the aircraft. I already previously just loaded it up, and so out of all the aircraft, which is taking forever to load, but once it does, now this is the premium pack. I went ahead, I figured if I'm going to be in Microsoft Flight Simulator for the duration, so I just went ahead and went all the way, excuse the expression, balls to the walls, and I just bought the premium pack. I highly recommend the premium pack in the long run. You don't have to have it. It just depends on what airplanes you want to fly. I just wanted the whole enchilada, so I just got the whole thing. So that's neither here or there. But because we're going to end up flying everything but the original ones eventually anyway, because we'll find airplanes that we like and we just fly them. But anyway, here is the adaptation of the Savage Cub, and now it's called the Savage Carbon, 120 knots, 18,000 feet maximum altitude, 6 hours, 600 nautical mile duration. That sort of thing. So we'll go ahead and click on it, and then the beauty of this one is that this one right here now has liveries out of the box, which is awesome. Now I'm going to pick, let's see, what color should I pick? I'm going to go with blue because blue is my favorite color. So we'll go carbon blue. So we'll click on that. We'll go ahead and make sure that everything is live, because now that we are now California is daylight hours. That's where I live, so we'll go ahead and click on everything as auto. Even though I have live players, it still puts in NPCs in, and I wish it wouldn't do that. I wish it would just be strictly live players and live players only, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so, and then as far as picking the airport is concerned, we're going to go here to, let's go to KBIH, which is going to be Bishop, California. And the reason why is because I am Sierra Flyer, so me and probably about 10 million other people, and so I'm going to come off there and we'll go play around in the Sierra Nevada mountains, and that's what this airplane's for. This airplane is designed to be a play airplane, an airplane to go play in. And so we'll go ahead and pick. Let's pick this one right here. All right, set as departure. Okay, so the winds are 244, so that means we're going to be taking off at runway 26, which is fine. And then we'll just leave this open because this is just a play, a play one. And we'll wait for this thing to load, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here we are at 7:42 in the morning. That is correct. So my time is set because we did have daylight savings time as of this recording, and there's the airplane. So I'm purposely just kind of doing I don't know why the sun is not up all the way, but she's pretty. She's a pretty looking airplane. Kind of plain with the colors, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it being plain. I wish it was a little bit brighter, but hey, I as most of you know, I do when I do my airplanes, when I do my flights, everything is in real time with real traffic, real ATC, real everything. Well, as real as I can get it. Let me say it that way. So there is 2 Delta Mike, and we'll go ahead and get on side here in Bishop, California. And there we go, and there's what it looks like. And what they have done is they basically have taken the existing one and they just made it better. And they got the turn slip indicator. I don't remember the turn slip indicator being there on the previous version, on version 1.01. Maybe it was there. I just didn't pay attention. The Savage Cub is set up in kilometers per hour instead of knots. This one right here, the developer for this modification, it changed out to where it is knots, and they look really, really good. Hopefully the developer will see this, and I'll ask the developer, hey, can you put this on floats, please? Even though maybe the Carbon Cub is not really designed to be floats, but this is already a fun airplane, so I'm making a pitch to you to put this thing on floats. We are, as you know, we are seriously lacking on float aircraft, and that would be awesome to have this on floats if it can support the drag of the water. So I don't know, just something to think about, something to do, to add. That would be kind of cool. And there's my preset. So my preset settings already held up, and they said they actually increased the fuel. So I see it's got 40 gallons tops, and it's got 30-ish gallons or so in the tank right there. You know, because this is a modern aircraft, this is kind of cool and all. I know they want to keep the cost down, but I wish we would have a digital fuel indicator down here instead. That would be, I mean, obviously it's not required, but that would be nice, you know. So that would be pretty awesome. But, you know, not a big deal, because I like it. I like it the way it is too, so it's all good. So throttle is working like it's supposed to, because this airplane has a full FADEC system. Which that means is computer controlled. Your mixture, your prop mixture, your fuel mixture, everything is all computer controlled. So you don't really need, that's why you only have one lever, and you don't need to worry about anything else. You just fly it as is, which is really cool. You know, that makes things convenient. To look at to go back to, we got cabin heat right here. We got our choke lever if you need it. I'm looking to see where the fuel pump is. I'm sure there's a fuel pump around here somewhere. Now, I did notice on version 1.01, I did not see a fuel tank selector switch, and so it might be here. I don't know where it's at. I think this red one right here is supposed to represent the parachute, which I'm assuming the parachute is behind over there. Okay. I don't see a fuel selector switch. Maybe you just don't need it. Maybe it's just because it's gravity fed into the engine. There is no pump, and there is no gravity fed unless it's all done automatically. Well, you know, hands off to the flyer, which is fine because that's the way it is right now. So you have your for flights. That's, you know, you have your entry of your transponder over here. And then over here, you've got your radio over here. This does not have an autopilot. So like I said, this is a fun fly airplane. You got your altimeter setting right here. But just the same, you know, same old, same old. All right, so there we go. Now we're correct. Okay, so now we got that set and ready to go. We'll go over here to here, and then we'll load it. Let's see what the full fuel is. Full fuel is 13 gallons in each tank. Okay, well, we're going to back that off to 75% because we're going to go play. I'd like to have this airplane be a little bit lighter. Okay, and we've got baggage and passengers. So if I fill that up to the max, we can carry 400 pounds safely. What if I went 100%? 100%. Now we're 40 pounds overweight, so we would have to back it off. There. Now we're so 75% fuel is the maximum you can go, and carrying 404 pounds. Okay, well, it's good to know. I didn't know that, so now I know. But in my case, we're not going to worry about that. In my case, it's just my big old fat me, which is 215 pounds. And we've got survival gear. We'll put in 50 pounds as survival gear. And, you know, tent, everything else. Let's go 85 pounds survival gear. That might be too much, but anyway, that's including tools, tools to do in-field repairs, stuff like that. So 85 pounds. Okay, fine. Okay, so there you go. So it ended up being like nearly 75 and 75. That's interesting. But anyway, all right, so we're good to go there, and we'll go ahead and start this bad boy. Okay, we'll turn on the power. Go ahead and put on the beacon light right there and the navigation light. Turn this thing on over. And now the previous version, I was able to start using the start switch on the honeycomb with no problem. So let's see if this will do the same thing. No problem. Okay, so that's good. Now we gotta let it warm up. Well, I guess I better put the parking brake on. Okay, we gotta let it warm up. And we'll keep the RPM. I'll go ahead and just keep the RPM in the green. Just in the green, 1900 RPM or so. So right now, we gotta let it. And you can see right now the oil temperature is rising. Oil pressure looks good. Head temperature obviously is cold because we just started it up because we are in a cold and dark state. We'll go ahead and turn everything else on while we're whistling Dixie here. It just has a landing light. It does not have, now I don't know what this stand, oh, strobe lights, okay. I do not know what the red light's for. I haven't read the instructions on this aircraft, so I don't know all the ins and outs of the aircraft. I just as you guys seen here, like I did last night, I just got in it and go, and let's see. And that's how I choose my airplanes. I know an airplane is a good airplane is where an individual can just get in the airplane with this previous knowledge and how to start an airplane or set up an airplane and just get in it and go. That's when you have a good airplane. And some people will balk on that, and that's fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, and that's cool. I got no problem with that at all. Okay, we're in the green on the oil temperature, so we're fine there. We'll go ahead and hit the D key to make sure that the gyros are set. This probably is modern. This probably doesn't even have a gyro. It's probably laser controlled. And we'll go ahead and look over this way. I don't see anything. Look over this way. Don't see anything. So let's go ahead and release parking brake and make a hard right turn. I don't really want to go into that Bonanza with my wings. Okay, we're taking off here and we haven't talked to anybody, so let's go ahead and turn into let's go ahead and see what the flight the simulation says what the altimeter setting is. Oops, let me go back. Automated weather. That's what I was trying to get. I'll take a swig of coffee.
Hotel automated weather observation 1400 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility tree. Sky condition. Few clouds at 600 feet. Few clouds at 4,400 feet. Few clouds at 12,500 feet. Temperature 10C dew point. 10C altimeter tree 029er.
329er. Well, it's in the neighborhood.
Kilo Bravo India Hotel.
329er. So we'll come over here. And go 329er. Okay. And we are going to taxi. What did it say the winds were? I didn't see. Damn it! I didn't get their winds.
Kilo Bravo India
Gotta do this again.
Automated weather observation 1400 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility
Oh, wind calm.
tree. Sky condition. Few clouds at 600 feet. Few clouds at 4,400 feet.
Okay,
Few
okay.
clouds at 12,500
Okay. All right. So we are going to taxi. We're going to do a. We're going to taxi.
Kilo Bravo India Hotel traffic Savage November.
Okay, well, I guess we're going down 26 anyway.
Is taxiing to runway 26.
Fine. We'll go down to 6. I was gonna change it and go down to 3 whatever, but unfortunately we can't do that. So. Can't believe how dark it is. So November 502 Delta Mike is crossing runway 12 to runway 26. Bishop traffic. I don't have my, yeah, I'm as high as I can go. I don't have my, because I can't see crap. Alright, go this way. I'm just trying to, okay, we're at runway 26 already. Okay, well, I guess we're going to back taxi runway 26. Well, actually, 26 should be over there. November 502 Delta Mike is back taxiing runway 26. Bishop traffic. Clouds look pretty good. I totally missed the taxi. Look at the sun. It's starting to peek up over the mountain right there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool shot. Sound pretty good. Actually, look at the cloud. Look at the. It's telling me to take off runway 26, but look at the sock. See, I should be taking off right here, right now, according to the sock, which is runway 7. Is that what it was? I don't remember. We're gonna do what it says, so like whatever. Now, the exterior-wise, you only have the one light. I kind of wish the developer would have had the lights embedded into the wings, but maybe, or like Trent, what Trent's got. Trent's actually got lights. Excuse me, I'm sitting there burping my tail off here. Sorry about that. Unprofessional. Trent Palmer's got his actually mounted underneath the wing, and he's got some LEDs, and he's also got flashing capability and all kinds of other stuff. You know, this airplane right here, now that I know what it's got, having this airplane right here, I can honestly say, you know, I don't really need to buy the the Kit Fox. There's really no need to buy the Kit Fox, other than if you just wanted the Kit Fox to say that you have a Kit Fox. This one right here has the same performance as the Kit Fox. Not as big of tires, but realistically, I mean, I'm being honest here. This is free, and it has the same performance. Why would you spend the money on the Microsoft Flight Simulator store and buy the the Kit Fox when you've got this right here doing the same thing? Other than the fact if you just want a different looking airplane, that'd be the only reason. But again, the Kit Fox, at least at the last time I checked, was $9. It was a Starbucks coffee, so whatever. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take off and get ready to go. I think the Kit Fox does have an autopilot, so no, this does not. Alright, control my I'm already off the ground already, and we'll kind of run it like a sports car. And of course it's freaking out because of my nose trim wheel. Alrighty, now we are off the ground. I do have nose trim wheel authority now, no problem. I didn't see any backlighting or any switches to turn on any backlighting for the but I guess you wouldn't be flying this at night anyway, so here we go, flying around in Bishop, California, USA. Schlotsky's bakery should be right over in this direction over here, kind of in the center of the screen. It's not absolute, but in approximately there. Now that little building right down here, my mouse is not working, but that right there is the Vaughn's grocery store. And I'm looking to see, I was looking to see where the trailer park is, but I don't see it. There's a trailer park, because where you know, where everybody makes their money here is, you know, recreation. Going out here, going up here in the mountains, go fishing, you know, hunting, all that sort of stuff. That's where their most of Bishop's income is. Not all of it, but a good portion of it, I should say. So we'll come around over here. But this airplane is extremely smooth to fly. This is a find, guys. This really is a find. I can't. For if you just want to go out and play, this is a nice go out and play aircraft. Like I said, please make this have floats, please. Put floats on this bad boy if it'll support it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take over here, we're going to go play in the mountains, so here in real time. Now, if I got my bearings correctly, this road right here that's going west, southwest out of Bishop, or northwest, I guess. Yeah, northwest. There's a bunch of campgrounds and stuff over this way. I don't have their names. I'd have to actually find a campground map for the Sierra Nevada mountain range, or for the Eastern Sierra. I should say Eastern Sierra. It's probably be a better term. And but yeah, I think this is the one. Back in the day, you know, back in the early 1990s, we were doing a job over at Big Pine School District, and my dad was alive at the time, and in the early 90s, and he bought a trailer, and so he took all of us people that were working on the job, including himself, and we took the trailer and we took it up here to a campground, and we would stay up here. It was into 30 degrees at night over here at the campground, and then we go and work at the job, which is over that way, well, that direction, where Big Pine is, and it would, you know, it was in the hundreds, so you'd have that temperature differential, which was crazy. Yeah, I'd have to look up and see, but I think this is the road right here, this road coming on right here. And I'm sitting there trying to point things out to you guys, and it's not capturing my cursor, so I'm going to fix that, because I can't point things if you don't have a cursor. So anyway, that road right there takes on around. What that road name is, I don't know. But this thing has total authority in, I mean, I was last night on the other version, on the version 0.1, now we're at 0.2, as you saw. We'll go ahead and get rid of ATC, by the way. We don't need that. Matter of fact, on ATC, we'll just put Oakland Center in here. Just monitor the frequency. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, when I was climbing on this aircraft just had, you know, I just climb up to 1,800 feet per minute, and this thing would do it. They're just like, wow, if the real one is like this, that would be epic. So we got coffee for the working man. And as you can see, we're coming up to just past 9,000 feet. Let me go ahead and swing on over here. I want to keep my eye on that road. Yeah, that might, you know, it was water there, so that's not the trailer park. That's another little campground that you can camp right there. I don't know. I guess the water source would be the creek right here. The campground that we stayed in is down here. I think it's over here somewhere. Wish I knew the name of the damn campground. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. Like I said, this is all impromptu. Just like, hey, what Microsoft Flight Simulator is all about. It's just kind of like get in and go and have fun, and that's what this flight is all about. Now I think, because I remember there being water there, so that doesn't look like a campground though. No, that didn't look like a campground. That's another campground right there. That might be it. I don't remember now. Now, if I had the financial resources and the permission from the Bureau of Land Management, I think that's who controls all this, I would just I'd get an airplane like this with floats, if it'd be able to handle it, and then fly up over here and go and land on one of these lakes up here, pitch a tent, and it's very dark because of the time change. The sun is just not up high enough yet. It is only 8:07 in the morning as of this recording. And you can see I'm in the red on the TAC. Let me back it off here a little bit. I just noticed that. I don't want to burn anything up, because I do have everything set to hard mode. If I'm going to fly an airplane, it's going to be as real as it gets. So if I blow it up, I blow it up. That's the only way to learn, is to do. Okay, there's a nice mountaintop right there. And let's see if I can get my bearings here. Okay, there's Bishop. Okay, this map I have does not say what that lake is right there. So I don't know. I'd have to look it up. It's a nice valley right there. This is cool. This I really like. Now, if I get some of my fellow flight simmers to fly with me, set up a date and a time, and then we just go play in Microsoft Flight Simulator up here in the mountains, because that's one advantage that Microsoft Flight Simulator has over X-Plane, is that we can just load it up, and as long as we all have the same airplane and the same liveries, we can see each other, which is awesome. Wish I knew what that lake was, but we are in John Muir Wilderness area is where we're at. And we are flying in a flight restriction area right now too, by the way, because according to SkyVector, says we have a TFR that's going to go all the way. Actually, it started today. It's going to be effective on the 2nd, tomorrow. Take that back, from the surface to 14,500 feet. It's going to be valid for 60 days. Wow. I guess it's time for some oxygen, huh? But that is most cool. Well, let's go over here and land on this mountaintop over here. First off, we'll go survey it. Go to idle here. But this airplane has all the authority in the world, so which is really cool. And we're going to go ahead and pop our heat on here because it's probably colder than hell out here. I don't have a temperature gauge to tell me how cold it is, but I can just tell it's cold enough. I just assume it's cold enough. Well, let's go over here and just kind of skim on the top of this mountain here. As we're doing 80 knots. I should be having some inspirational music going on right about now. Maybe I'll do that in post. I was just looking to see if there's anything that jumps out at me. I see a lot of rocks there, though. I don't see any rocks right along in here. I see the rocks right there. Alright, I'm going to static my image here. And I need to bring up my track IR on this. This is just too cool. There we go. Track IR is engaged. Sorry if this is going to make you sick, but I got to concentrate on what I'm doing.
Oakland Center, Alaska 1382 is out at flight level 375 for 10,000 feet. Alaska 1382, Oakland Center, continue as planned.
I have no idea the wind direction, so I'm just going to pick it and go. I like the sound of the horn. Let's land here. I'll throw on some flaps, which I really don't need, of course. Hear that? Hear that horn? Yeah, this is cool. Very good. Static our image here. Take a look outside. Okay, I got more flights to do with this. Got more crazy places to go. So where are we at here? Well, according to we're at 11,600 feet, but that's based on the altimeter setting of which was what? 329. Very nice. Oh, there's going to be a ridge. That's going to hurt. Yep, I knew it. I saw that ridge, and that was it. That is an elevation data issue right there, what you just saw. So, It is. It is. Well, I guess we'll end the flight now. So anyway, guys, I definitely appreciate you guys watching. We'll go ahead and restart, and we'll get back down. And it's got little bitty text messages down here on the bottom too. I noticed for this airplane. So the developer actually, you know, took the time to actually put in data for it. So again, I definitely recommend you guys picking this up. I'll have the link and where to get it in the description down below. Go have some fun with this. You guys can have a blast with this airplane. And just go to places that you normally wouldn't go. So anyway, guys, well, I'm going to wrap up this video right here, even though I crashed because of that imperfection in the ground where they had the uneven, you know, surface. But, you know, it is what it is. We all saw it as I was coming right at it. So, oh well. Anyway, you guys take care, and appreciate you watching. Definitely like, subscribe, and if you feel my content is worthy, I do have some donation links in the description down below, and it helps offset all, you know, shows the appreciation of what I do and that sort of thing. I definitely appreciate it. So you guys take care, and I'll catch you guys next time on another FS Excursions. Take care, guys. Bye.